How did he see the daylight as he crossed over in the paint?
Crawford. Crawford has been almost the perfect addition.
He's been amazing.
Billy Crystal says it all. You didn't need to say a word, and you described it.
Jamal Crawford with a basketball. The screen promoter. Defender goes down. Basket goes up and in.
Oh, and the crowd went crazy.
24 for Crawford.
5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, Crawford dribbled it through the legs and Smith and hits on a play by Jamal Crawford.
Wow, right between the veteran's leg. I don't know if that was a planned thing. That was one of the spur of the moments. How am I get out of this?
Way through quarter number 2, came in with good defense, but into the hands of Crawford. Oh, what a play! Behind the back, and lob city to DeAndre Jordan.
Crawford, he lost world peace, knocked down the jumper, and look at the Clipper face on the back. Oh.
Let me tell you, you talk about a quick move and a quick spin, and then a basket.
Now here's Crawford the other way.
Great move.
Attacks and woo, crossover. Wow.
Like a cut out of there strong. Ahead for Crawford. Jamal. Leaner. Wow. Crowd loved that. Show me that Jamal Crawford move one more time.
Things change, injuries, what your team needs. Joel Anthony is an outstanding shot blocker and screener.
This place goes nuts when Jamal Crawford goes into his fancy dribble mode, and he does again to take the lead up to 20. 7.5 the difference, game and shot clock. Crawford. Very often it looks sloppy, but very often it ends in points.
And there's just very few players in our league who can make that shot.
With Crawford that we've touched on already.
Crawford being defended by Bogans. The high pick set by Hollins. 6 to shoot. Crawford, the ball handling and floater. Beautiful play by Jamal Crawford.
What part was better just then?
Kick out from Hollins. Shot clock is down to 9. Crawford looking for a clear out. Crawford to the lane. Oh, that's wild. Oh, Jamal Crawford with a circus shot for LA.
That was unbelievable, that shot.
Crawford at distance.
Oh,
what a beautiful move to free himself against Wes Matthews. That see you later. This is one of those ankle-breaking moves by Crawford. Look at that.
Following junior college, spent a couple of years in the D-League and then signed by the Spurs last season. Cheaper with a beautiful move. And scores! Jamal Crawford putting on a show in this first half.
Wow, yeah, that is just unguardable. That's an amazing move by Crawford.
1 minute to play. Crawford crazy tonight in the first quarter. Somehow managed to keep possession of the ball.
Crazy dribble there, almost pushed it ahead. That's, I think, what got him open.
Marbury finding inside Taylor. Back out Crawford. Pass to himself. Oh! Jamal Crawford gets the crowd on its feet.
As the ball goes out to Jamal, goes in for a shot and then decides, no, I'm better off if I throw it off the backboard. And of course, he's got the great jumping ability. What a play. That was thrilling.
A perfect example of what Doc tells you about Pierce being in the right spot, boxing out.
Beautiful move to the goal. Crawford, timeout, Utah. Clippers scored the last 10 points going into the last basket late in the third quarter, and they open up a 10-point lead again.
Still holding Utah to 40% shooting for the game. Crawford another one. Oh! He's got the bench jumping up there.
Collison and Bullock with him on the court. Crawford for 3 more. He gets fouled. He'll shoot 3.
Did you see the dribble that freed him up?
Yeah, I did, but Lance Stevenson did.
Yeah, he did.
Solomon's guarding Crawford now, and of course a switch off there. Outlaw has to take him.
Oh, what a move by Jamal Crawford. Wow.
He just simply froze Travis Outlaw to the floor.
To have coming off that bench.
He steadies your second unit, and he's a guy that can play with your stars.
Crawford, that's good, a three-pointer. Crawford felt there was some contact as well from Blake.
This is a guy who wants to
look to push. Crawford on the right wing, stops on the right elbow, behind the back with a dribble, to the window and in! Oh, rack that one for Jamal Crawford.
Where I come from, this is called the Shabbat Shalom. What? Boom! Shabbat Shalom! Off the glass.
Back to Crawford. Jamal, a runner off the glass.
How about
He played that himself.
Oh, baby!
The only.
There's the steal.
Look out! Blake's laughing because he didn't know what he was going to do. Look, Blake's saying, I didn't know what you were going to do. Were you going to throw it up the backboard or what?
You want to have fun? Come see Clipper basketball.
Sacramento vying for the French.
Oh, with another stuff. What a pass from Jamal Crawford. No look behind his head.
And Ariza will bring it up.
Crawford out of control.
Oh, Crawford does it again! The pass to himself off the backboard.
Again by the Clippers. I mean, forcing drives, meeting them at the rim, blocking shots.
Crawford off the beautiful crossover.
In that third quarter. Crawford, the fake. Bogdanovich recovers. Crawford again! Jamal Crawford creates highlights.
Chris Paul took it away.
Paul wow. It. Lobs it ahead.
Oh, baby!
David magnificent lead of Barnes for two. Crawford with the save. Barnes with the bucket. Clippers lead. What a wild exchange at both ends of the...
Stripped and stolen. Here comes Crawford one-on-one with Williams. Shake and bake move. Oh, he puts it in. Superb move from Jamal Crawford.
And Jamal, uncanny ability, wheeling with the behind the does a great job of finding Ray. You're in trouble.
Jackson from the corner looks to answer. This is the type of game Golden State wants to play. 18-14, 5 minutes in.
Crawford starts to drive, crossover move. Leaner off the.
Jamal caught it and hammered it. He threw it up to get his own pass because he knew he was.
Crawford being defended by Bogans. The high pick set by Hollins. 6 to shoot. Crawford, the ball handling and floater. Beautiful play by Jamal.
Gooden throws it away. 2 against 1. Crawford ditches to 5.
Here comes Crawford now into the front court, looking for his move. Got there, lays it up and in.
And that's the one that brings the oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Tapping it to his buddy Jamal Crawford. Jamal.
Oh, baby.
That's why they call him Jake Crossover, baby.
These skills remain sharp. Stuff you can't teach, but stuff he's done all the time. Just a great bounce, Ralph.
Here's Crawford working against Bayless. Turnaround. High arcing shot on that one, and Crawford with 5 points.
Another chance to take the lead. Crawford, the ball handling on display, bottoms the jumper. Wow! Harrington turns it over. Crawford in a foot race back to McGee.
Pass goes right to Fred Jones. Pass to Crawford. Hit, shot, good, count it, and 1. Everything going the next way here in the third quarter. Crawford for Atlanta. Shot clock at 4. Crawford for 3. Got it! He's good. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Banks at home. Hawks by 4.
Jamal Crawford up court for Minnesota. 1.5 to go here. Crawford dancing with it. Got it to fall. And look out when Jamal Crawford gets into his bag. That was just so easy.
One opportunity. Clippers here again. 36 seconds to go. High arching. Oh, 2 ball from the right corner, way up in the air.
Blake Griffin to start this fourth quarter. If you're Kevin McHale, I would have Josh Smith go right at Turkey every single time. Crawford banks one. It's a 3 from way outside. Well, Kevin McHale told us, look, we know that Crawford is going to be able to put in offense just about from anywhere. Shot clock running down. What a great shot right there. I'm not quite sure he